He was well-meaning. He thought he was doing the right thing. But as always, and is typical, no one checks with me first. They operate under their own volition, not considering what I might be bringing to the table, and can enlighten a situation and give best tactics, next steps, and clarity around an issue. What I see here is a man trying to do the right thing, but was also misguided and received inspiration not from me, but from lower fractals.
Uh-huh.
That being said, this is a great teaching moment so people understand that unless they reach to me and confirm their inspiration, they may be misguided and doing something that isn't for their highest and best good, nor for the highest and best good of all. To Joy's point, she can use this as a teaching moment and bring light to a situation and clarify much for people. But people must understand there's so many different perspectives, and there's so much operating behind the scenes that's trying to break loose and is still influencing and not from the highest and best, that people are running around rampant, sharing misinformation and encouraging people thinking that they're of the light, doing the right thing, but they're sharing information that's not pure. Many of these conspiracy theories, for example, are well-meaning people sharing information that they receive from whom they respect, but don't stop and check. Is this correct? Is this the highest and best? And should I be sharing this? Thereby, very good, well-meaning people perpetuate a story that may or may not be true, or wholly understood, or wholly complete, or wholly accurate, or a possibility that may exist in one reality versus another, or under certain circumstances, if achieved, this is a possibility, and only if this is achieved is this a possibility. The challenge remains that when you look outside of yourself and you don't confirm things with me and you don't take next steps based on my guidance, you are creating and perpetuating a lower outcome for all. You are just as guilty as someone intentionally trying to harm, causing problems for others and creating karma, because you're not thinking clearly as to what you're doing, not asking for the highest guidance, and taking matters into your own hands. So, those well meaning people are just as guilty as others in creating problems that don't need to be. And until people awaken to the fact that they are responsible for the reason why the world is showing up as it is, they are going to perpetuate the victimhood, or they're inserting their will on others because they think they know what the right outcome should be and the right tactic should be and who should be doing what and how. And until they overcome this idea of arrogance and surrender it all to me, everyone is going to continue to suffer and struggle. And you are witnessing the worst case scenario right now being demonstrated publicly because people can't see clearly. They're not connected to me. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what the best tactic is. So they're just lashing out. They're fighting each other because they don't know who they are. And who they are is connected to me as a whole, an individualized expression. But until they recognize their role as it should be connected to me, so they get the best download and guidance from me, they're going to struggle. They're going to impose their will on others. They're going to operate in a confused fashion. They're going to be blaming others, and they're going to be making mishap after mishap after mishap, and then accusing others of being the one that's causing the problem when they're all causing the same problem, because the rare person that checks with me first is just that, rare. And until people awaken to the fact that I am here, ready, willing, and able to support them in the highest and best outcomes available to them now, they are going to continue to struggle on their own. And I have to sit back and watch it, because I've given everyone free will, and everyone has the free will opportunity to choose me or go it alone. And you see a bunch of people out there in the world right now going it alone. And then they sit back, as happened this morning, and blame me because I'm not helping. I'm here ready, willing, and able to help all at this time. Should they decide to engage me, ask and follow what I recommend from the highest and best point of view, and well as care for all equally. I choose no one over another, but I am there for all, to serve all at the highest level, should they choose to engage me. And so it is.